I'm colorblind, but is your phone case fuchsia?
I call it pink.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm colorblind.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No, you nailed this.
I think it's fuchsia.
That's
Like
fuchsia,
I said, I'm
bro.
colorblind. I've been colorblind since a boy. Yeah.
Yeah, did you just crack one early?
No, I cracked first form. Now we crack this. Ready?
Nice.
Here, can you just crack that
Yeah,
for me?
I'll crack it.
This
Well, I'm not
is the
You don't
what
have to
is
drink
this?
it.
The
I'll drink that
No,
one.
I'll drink the. What was that? Swirl? I haven't seen these yet.
surf.
Yeah, see,
those are the
I'm
good
illiterate too. Now I'm colorblind. I'm illiterate.
It's all right.
Hey, yeah.
The claw crack is kind of like the introduction.
The claw crack has just hit the floor. Boy, you got.
How many things are you gonna throw on the floor today?
What the hell is happening?
We just started.
Say hi to Eli. He's racially ambiguous and Baddie. That guy's fucking ridiculous and we don't know. Best not to ask yourself why. But my friend, you've arrived. Welcome to Unsubscribe.
This episode is sponsored by BlueChew.
Baddie, how hard are you?
Well, I'm not anymore.
That makes one of us.
Well, summer's right around the corner, and Eli, I'm sure you want to bring the heat in the bedroom.
I got heat in my pants right now.
Well, now you can increase your performance in the bedroom and gain that extra confidence. Listen up, BlueChew.com.
BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra,
Cialis and Levitra.
but in chewable tablets and at a fraction of the cost.
Get hard today.
I hate that.
You can take them anytime, day or night, or be ready when the opportunity arises.
The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of our licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription in days.
The best part, it's all done online. So no visits at the doctor, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. I have a boner.
Every conversation with you is awkward.
I know.
BlueChew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. Try BlueChew free when you use our promo code unsubscribe at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code unsubscribe to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information.
We thank BlueChew for sponsoring this episode.
Get hard today!
At least the microphone's down there and picks that. Is that on? 'Cause
No,
that's
no,
good.
that was
Damn,
muted.
that'd have picked that up great.
Oh, I should have had the floor mic unmuted.
Crack.
The floor mic would have worked.
Crack.
The floor mic.
The floor mic.
Why do you guys have a floor mic? Guys, just we're trying something new.
All right, what do we got here? Citrus. Oh my, it tastes like Sprite.
I told you, bro.
You want to try
Yeah,
it?
let me get it.
It
I
tastes
can take it.
exactly like fucking Sprite.
Holy fuck.
It's just like
That's Sprite.
all right. Too much vodka and a little bit of Sprite.
Yo, first form knocked it out of the park with those ones.
All right, real quick. I got to pick on you just a little bit there.
So-
Just like the tiniest amount.
What do you got?
Us dudes, right?
Yeah.
We're dudes, right? We're a bunch of fucking dudes.
For sure.
We will literally bury our faces in dirty ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a second thought. Just right into it.
Yeah.
But motherfucker, I share a drink. We're like, hold on. No, I don't want to touch it with my.
Well, no, it's a.
It's every guy at the
Well-
it's every guy at the club. It's like, bro, try this. It's like, okay.
Yeah, no.
Hey, hot girl I just met.
I'll tear a stranger a new asshole. But I mean, it's like a respect. Like if we were homies, if there was the first time we like hung out, I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking tongue. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get down on it.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Well,
But-
maybe not that. That's
Yeah,
a bit
ginger,
weird.
yeah.
You're like,
Oh, when I drink.
it's like a hummingbird.
When-
He's like,
What is he doing?
When my buddies out for me, he's like, "Hey man, try." I just deep throat it. You know,
Yeah.
I deep throat
Oh,
the
I'm-
whole drink. But I'm not gonna do that to my man right here. Dude. That's a
Because I'm
tasty
a ginger,
beverage.
isn't it? Well, yeah,
he's
no,
soulless,
okay.
man.
we
All
just
right, he doesn't
look
want to
over.
catch it.
Yeah,
He does the tongue straw. He's like this.
Yeah, just fucking.
It's great. And you're like, you can keep that now.
That straw's mine.
Oh
Straw's
my
mine.
God.
That drink is all yours
Yeah,
now.
the surf White Claw. Fuck.
No, they're
This is
good. They're real good. They're like
delicious.
kind of like
This is
tangy.
delicious. Yeah.
Dude, and then you just went with Lone Star. I like it. That was a
Yeah,
man
I'm
class.
a simple
So
man,
much
dude.
vodka.
Yeah,
Yeah, you topped it off from there, bud. Maybe you should knock it over and spill it on the floor and get a new one, dude.
Eli, can I hand you this real quick so you can spill it for me?
I am Mr. Butterfingers today.
Welcome to the Unsubscribed Podcast. As always, you have your host, Eli, double tapping myself, Baddie Streams, and our very, very sexy,
Yeah.
great hair. Look at those
Yeah.
sunglasses
I'll tell
Uncle Lazer, Sir Lazer, I think we're calling him today.
you. We going Sir Lazer? Fuck it, man.
What do you like, Mr.?
No, Sir
Mr.
Lazer's
Lazer?
fun. No one's ever called me Sir Lazer.
Mr. Uncle? I don't like Mr. Uncle. That gives me bad.
Yeah, that is very true.
Childhood trauma.
Half our audience is crying in the fetal position.
Shit.
Mr. Uncle.
Mr. Uncle, stop. The closet's dark.
Oh,
Dude, how you doing? You
I'm
drove
good,
down?
man.
You
I'm good.
Flew in from fucking. Wait, I got it. Chisholm, go. Arizona.
Yeah, Scottsdale. Yeah. Yeah.
Baddie's like, why?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like the way your brain works. It makes me uncomfortable. That's really what
Do
it
you
comes
have
down
a
to.
tick like that where you can just go and remember shit?
Certain,
Shit?
it's whatever I care
Autism.
for.
Yeah,
This tick is
And then
autism.
Also, I have if I don't care about stuff, I'm like, cool, and I just like,
Oh,
leave,
no,
and
I-
then check
yeah.
out.
I'm the same way. People be made conversation with me, and I'm like, "What was your name again?" Like, I don't remember the fuck. And I don't mean to be like that. It's just
See, I'm like that too, but it's the alcohol usually for me.
the alcohol makes me more like better understand me. You know what I'm saying? Like if I just wake up and you're talking to me, I don't know what you're telling me right now. I have no idea what you're telling me.
My brain hurts.
Yeah.
I'm over it. No, it's certain
Yo,
stuff.
This
It's just
pink
that,
eye is killing me, dude.
that's what
It's
happens
not-
when girls
It's not
fart in
pink
your
eye.
face.
It might be. It might be.
We're circling back to eating
Hey,
ass.
look, we're gonna figure it out. The search continues. I really haven't found what's causing it, but it's been there for a few days.
It
you
does
know?
not feel good. What were you doing in Scottsdale?
I had a comedy show out there at this place called Almost Famous, and
God, that ain't
That's
the
a good
fucking.
name.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's a
good.
good-
That's
it's a
good.
name. But dude, it was a badass little. It was like a little cellar bar. It was like underground. I think we capped it at like 175. It could have held 250, but it would have been like sardines.
Not to
in there.
not-
Like,
not the
I don't really
butter,
like
yeah.
it like that. And then their stage was big. They had a drum set on stage. So every time I tell a joke, I'd hit the fucking snare drum as hard as I could. And like it was cool, man. It was a good time. But that place is
The people hated it, no matter what the joke was. You
no, it
just
didn't
kept
matter.
slamming the goddamn drum.
At one point, I put the snare in the middle of the room and just started playing drums, like for the show. Like this is what y'all paid for. Yeah. Dude, that place is a fucking. It's a haven for just handsome and attractive rich people.
Oh yeah, it's Scottsdale.
I've never seen that.
I know nothing
many,
of Scottsdale,
Dude,
so
It's the rich. It's the nice, rich white people area of good looking.
it's
they're
like,
all good looking, too.
dude. I didn't
yeah.
see one bad looking. I didn't see one fat person there.
No, because
I didn't
it's
see one.
Scottsdale.
Dude,
I
It's
can't
like
go to
bikini.
Scottsdale.
It's like LA got all of the model people from Scottsdale, and Austin got all the fucking homeless people. And dude, the homeless people in Austin are getting fucking aggressive. I had a
it's
guy
getting wild.
I had a guy with pit vipers come up to me the other day and was like, "You got some spare change, man?" And like he wanted
Was
to
it
fight
Caleb?
me. No, it wasn't Caleb.
Caleb, are you okay? Reach out, buddy.
You got some change?
Dude, and this dude,
No, Caleb, go.
yeah, Caleb, get out of here, dude.
No, I don't got any mayo. Like, what do you?
Yeah. But dude, he wanted to fight me because I didn't have any spare change. He's like, "I got Venmo and PayPal." I go, "Dude, if you got Venmo and PayPal, you're not homeless.
No.
You're not homeless, dude. Like, get away from me." Yeah, they're getting aggressive.
As he slides his pit vipers,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did you
Fuck
say to me?
Yeah, dude.
I'm not homeless. Pulls out his iPhone, starts recording you. This guy says,
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh, look
homeless.
at you, kid.
Bro, and you're
Dude.
like, what the fuck?
It's so outlandish, bro.
Homeless man, why do you have 2 million followers on Twitter?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on
Why
right
do you
here,
got
dude?
so much power?
God, I don't remember what city it was in. It was a few years back. There was a viral video of a chick pretending to be fucking homeless. She would drive her Mercedes a few parking
And
lots away
panhandle?
and literally walk into the middle of the street and she'd dishevel herself a little. And they got recording of her walking back to her car with her fucking cardboard sign
Dude.
and shit.
It's- they were did like it was like 2 years ago, like during COVID and shit. They did like a study or like someone documented it, like how much they made it. They made like fucking $600 a day being out there for
Dude,
12 hours.
like legitimately,
That's fucking-
they were making a lot of money.
yeah, driving a BMWs and shit. Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
I'm sure some of you are very homeless. Maybe you're watching this
Yeah.
at the
think
shelter.
there is,
I don't.
it's like the material you bring with you also to present yourself as homeless matters, and your looks have to determine how much you make. It's like a bartender.
Sure,
Like
sure.
a hot
Did you have a
homeless
dog?
girl?
Sure.
Hot
yeah.
homeless
the
girls
dog
make
ones,
you change.
dude. The dog ones when they
A
use
dog?
use the dogs as like a prop and shit. Like I tried to grab some Chipotle one time, some extra shit. So I was gonna give it to the guy, like give to his dog and shit like that. And he's like, "Nah, man, I'd rather take cash. It would go a lot further." I go, "So you're not hungry? You don't want any of this food that I just bought for you out of the kindness of my fucking heart?" He goes, "Nah, man. Do you have any cash?" I'm like, "Dude, you're a drug addict. You're not fucking homeless, dude. You're not that hungry. Like, come on, man."
That's
So,
it, man.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, it just whatever. I mean, but I know some people are, they're not all there and shit like that. But Some people.
We have
A lot of them are not all there.
Yeah.
A lot of veterans.
When I, yeah,
that's
a lot of, yeah, a lot of-
That's
but then,
crazy.
like,
The veterans.
So
are
wild what
Yeah.
PTSD will do to a
my
motherfucker.
God. But then you see motherfuckers like our age and shit, and I'm like, dude, you're just lazy. You're not homeless. You're lazy. Like, dude, if you go outside of Austin to get like an apartment, it's like $800. You know what I'm saying? If you can't make $800 in a month, dude, like, and you're young and able-bodied, like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're lazy.
You
All it
gotta
is.
be motivated.
You gotta be
People,
motivated.
people think they're too good to work at a gas station, work at a fast food
It's
restaurant. Like,
dude,
I worked at a fucking grocery store as an adult,
I was
man. Like,
HEB Bagger of the Year in 200009, bro. I mean, I've been
Like,
there.
legit,
I've been
like,
there, boys.
people
I've been there.
feel too good.
Those are bagging hands.
They're bagging hands, baby. They're lathered up. Sometimes I put baby oil on my hands.
I
just
know
to-
bagging hands.
These are bagging hands. Bring your own fucking bag, dude. Yeah.
Fuck that plastic shit.
Yeah.
Give me paper.
I always feel like an asshole when I get up there and I forget the bags at home and then you got to buy them. And I'm like, yo, give me paper. And they look at you funny. I'm just,
Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
you know.
I mean,
Man.
That's true. Like, people just, they feel like, and that's what the recent resurgence to everybody going online with everything, feeling like, we really can't make a living online now. It's like, welcome back to the real world.
Welcome to the real world,
where
buddy.
you have to go to a job you don't like. Like, unfortunately, that's kind of it sometimes. Like, I did it. We've all done it. We all work shit fucking jobs to get to where we are.
I was one of the guys that told Baddie to quit his fucking regular job because I was like, allocate that time into
I
what you're
was like
doing.
doing
100%.
online shit like
100%.
full-time 8 hours more a day than my full-time job 8 hours a day, sleeping for 2 hours a
It's
fucking
fucking
night.
hard, bro.
Dude, like the grind to get where you want is fucking what's gonna make you, brother.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, number one, Baddie, get rid of that wife. So we did.
hey, Eli.
Yeah.
I'm Wolverine again.
Oh, that's for show. What Baddie's trying to say, Kershaw's been making knives in the United States since 1974. Hey, Wolverine, how many employees does Kershaw have?
400.
Stop pointing those at me. Designed, tested, manufactured in the United States. Ching!
I'm a crab. No matter what someone's budget, Kershaw strives to offer them a value-packed product backed by a limited lifetime warranty, from a $20 entry-level knife to a $200 US-made automatics.
Kershaw also offers free replacement parts like pockets or screws. All the customer needs to do is fill out a parts request form from our online website. Use code UNSUB20 at Kershaw.com to save 20%. And if you spend over $100, you get free shipping.
I'm Wolverine.
I'm Baraka. Baraka?
Our president?
No. Baraka. From Mortal Kombat? The single blade arm guy? You have no idea who I'm talking about? He's the guy with the mouth that's all the teeth, and then he has the two blades that come out his arms.
Just making shit up. Let's go back to Scottsdale.
And homeless people.
Yeah, dude.
Homeless people, am I right?
Yeah, homeless people.
You know, hot homeless people, they're getting all the money.
Oh,
When Brad
yeah.
Pitt was on the corner, people
Oh,
give him
yeah.
money.
Yeah. Help us get his
But,
modeling
like-
career started. Yeah.
How, like, okay, how hot? Because this is the problem. After a certain point, you're like, are you really homeless? You ain't looking that good. If you're homeless,
Yeah,
there's-
but then you think, are they not homeless? Or are they actually like a hooker or something?
Yeah.
Obviously,
What's the line?
That's where my
Then-
mind
then
goes.
your mind-
well, maybe
I'm
the
like-
hookers are homeless.
What's
Maybe-
the
well,
price?
hell.
And then you're like, what's
Well,
the
I'm
price?
like, well,
tag?
what are you offering here? What are you offering here? You know? Are you really homeless or?
Do you offer services and or wares?
Yeah, yeah. Do you want like a donation or a tip? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here?
I
Yeah.
picture you pulling
Yeah.
up. You're like, what?
Window
And she has
crack.
a sign that just says, it's like, anything helps. And you pull
Well,
up
you
the
got
sign.
to throw the
it's
God
like,
bless.
Tip question
Yeah,
mark.
tip. That's it, dude.
It's just cardboard signs going back and forth.
I'm telling you, dude.
Surf you in the car.
Yeah.
Lights green. You're like, hold on. They're beeping at you.
$100 question mark? Day?
How much does 20 get me? Question mark. You know what I'm saying?
HJ?
Yeah.
God.
Dude, that reminds me. Y'all was talking about that when I was. It was the first year I was in the oil field.
Where did you work at in the oil field?
You worked in an oil field?
Yeah,
Dude, he's a
I just
veteran.
quit my job. I just quit my job in January to do comedy full time. So before that, at 13 years in the oil field.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cool. Congrats.
But one of the first places I worked was in Fort Worth in the Barnett Shell. And I remember this is a time like the transmission on my car went out. So I had to use my dad's truck to drive up there, and you stay for like a month and go home for like 10 days. At that time, that's what I was doing. And I remember like I was the third man because I was training. So they had me in a hotel. So I had to drive to the rig every morning. It was like 20 minutes outside of Fort Worth. And I remember it's like 4 a.m. and I'm at a stoplight by myself and like right outside of Fort Worth. And this naked woman comes running at my fucking vehicle, like waving her hands. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And like my mind instantly, I just watched The Book of Eli, the movie where that chick with the fucking shopping cart's trying to wave, and he knows it's a trap. And I'm like, dude, they're gonna fucking kill me. This is a cash grab.
Part where they
so I just sped off. I sped off and left her naked ass there. But I wonder had I been, if Columbus took a chance, found America. What if I let that woman in?
What if you were Columbus?
What if I Columbus that woman?
What if you were Columbus?
What if I Columbus that one, gave her slip and she died and we moved on with our lives? Who knows, boys? Who fucking knows?
Or she's back from the future.
Yeah.
She's like, I have 10 seconds to make a message. Hey,
and
and
I
and
just-
she's like,
Yeah, boom.
she's back. She's like, wasted.
You forgot that. Or Terminator.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
She literally could have been
Man,
the end of mankind.
1000.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, and it wasn't like she was like not attractive either. She looked like she just had come from like domestic violence. You know what I'm saying?
She was
But-
trafficked. You just let a trafficked chick run
exactly.
naked through the street.
So I mean, look, dude, maybe I didn't do a good deed there, but
Texas.
maybe I did.
Let's be real. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
She looks
It's sad.
trafficked.
She looked trafficked.
Baddie. That's
Yeah.
my 2023.
No.
That's the new term.
Man, that bitch looked trafficked.
But look, her,
Sorry,
her
but,
nails
like,
were
we
done.
live in Texas.
Her nails were done. She wasn't trafficked. She was somebody's. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. She was
She
somebody.
was somebody's. So here we are.
I'm glad you noticed her nails.
I mean, look, I mean,
You're fucking flooring it, burning it. You guys know.
It goes in that,
Who's your girl?
that slow-mo punches in.
Who's your girl?
I mean, I get my nails done every now and then. I want to know. I want to where she get them done.
I could just picture it playing out. He's like, "Ah!" He turns around in slow motion. Your mullet waves.
Yeah.
And the zoom in on her nails.
They're pink. Beautifully done. Manicured perfectly.
Nice nails.
Nice nails, man.
Drive off. He's like, help me, I'm naked.
Yeah.
And afraid.
Poor girl.
Maybe she could be fine though.
Nah, yeah, that was a
Probably
weird.
not.
Had it not been 4 a.m, if I'd had my coffee,
That was
we're talking a different story, boys. Talking a different story.
I mean, you're on your way home from where the fuck
if I'm
ever.
coming back from the club or something like that, I'm picking her up. But I'm picking her. If I'm drunk, well, you shouldn't do that. But if
if you're walking home drunk.
No, think if you walk out of the club, it's like, no, those bitches put out. This sucks.
And then this- yeah.
Hey, what's up, naked lady?
What?
Wham.
It's flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you-
But you gotta imagine it's probably gonna be more harm than anything done.
Yeah, you're definitely making
You know
that
what I'm saying?
situation worse.
That's the thing I said this morning. Is like I'm not really addicted to a lot of shit, but making terrible choices I'm really good at. You know what I'm saying?
Professional.
So-
Some would say.
yeah, some would say.
That's
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
do best.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
No,
I would never assume that coming from a man that's wearing pins as earrings.
No, this is solid 24 karat gold. A nice young lady gave me this. She had great
Wait,
nails
is that
too.
real?
Yeah, no, feel how heavy it is. I'm not even fucking with you. Feel how heavy that is. That ain't your regular paper.
What's wrong with earrings, Eli?
A little.
Yeah.
Gold
she-
earrings are good.
She gave it to me
What's
as
wrong
like,
with silver?
yeah.
A poor ass over
Well, it turns
there.
my skin green.
Silver does?
Yeah, silver does.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm like allergic to it.
Those are actually real gold.
Yeah,
A
it's-
little
yeah.
known fact: 1 pound of gold is actually heavier than 1 pound of silver
You know
Because-
why?
because it's measured in a different metric.
God damn, boys, look at us. Huh, we're learning today.
Baddie's like,
What?
You want
Baddie's
This
just
is
like,
like when
he's
Eli's
like,
doing his tism power. This is what
He's
happens.
hitting us with the tisms.
Dude, he puts his hands up all the time when he's thinking. He goes, that's literally, if his fingers ain't moving, he ain't thinking. That's what I'm saying.
Another fun fact here. I learned this the other day when I was tripping mushrooms.
Is this an actual fact,
No,
or you
this
just
I actually
see
looked,
this?
I looked it up after the fact because it was bothering me. Well, you know when like a weatherman says there's going to be a 30% chance of rain?
That 30% is the area.
The area of which is going to get rain, not
Yes.
the percentage of it going to rain. I never knew that. And some woman told me that when I was dead ass serious. I had to look it up on my phone on mushrooms. And I don't know if you've been on your phone on mushrooms. Not a good place to be. But I had to fucking know right then and
Being
there.
on my phone on alcohol isn't it?
Yeah,
Being
it's
on
like-
your phone
Yeah, being on your phone while you're fucking inebriated.
anywhere is a
terrible.
bad place
Yeah.
to be.
Please come back. You know what I'm saying?
alcohol. mushrooms. Am I dying?
Yeah.
Question mark. Or edibles on that point.
Oh,
Yeah, the barometric. It's the barometric
Barometrics.
pressure. And you're like, what the fuck? I thought it was 30%. Also,
The same thing. And it fucked me up. And then she also said, as I told her, I don't want to get on my phone to look this up because being on your phone on mushrooms sucks.
yeah, of course.
But she's also like, do you know why that is? I was like, no, Merlin, but I'm sure you're going to fucking tell me.
Hit me with the
And
facts,
she
wizard.
She goes, because in the simulation that we live in, the mushrooms unlock our minds. That's what she said to me, bud. That's what she fucking
Wait,
said to
who
me.
was this? This is the
This is
homeless
the
woman?
naked-
No. She had nice nails, but it wasn't a homeless chick.
Okay,
But
okay.
she's this like a nice young lady, but boy, she was annoying on mushrooms. That was a terrible trip. But she's like, because of the simulation we live in, the mushrooms unlocked our brain from the simulation, and our phone is the evil mechanism of the simulation. And I was kind of like, shut the fuck up and go home. What are you talking about? But
It's the simulation. Well, for 8,000 years, we didn't have these.
yeah, what do we do
motherfuckers.
then? What do we do then?
Well, there's
Well,
no
the
evil.
Industrial Revolution and the Renaissance happened. I'm just
There we go.
What?
There we go.
Fuck our phones.
Yeah. Oh,
How long
shit.
till we can fuck our phones? Like, actually, though.
Hey, you know about the VR shit though that you can because
Well, I know
You're
about
on a
VR.
VR
I've been in
podcast.
VR.
So listen here, boys. They're coming out. I was reading about it because a boy, when I was at the rig, like for Christmas before I quit my job in December, he bought one of the Oculus headsets. Right?
Yeah,
Oh, that
absolutely.
And he's like,
porn.
dude, have you seen the VR porn? And he showed me some VR porn. I was like, that's tight.
No.
He goes, but check this out. He goes,
Never.
they make this little. It looks like a fucking Roomba, and it's like. It's like a fucking pocket pussy, but it mimics exactly what the woman's doing on the VR headset, to the motion, to the tightness, all that shit.
Dude, I was born 20 years too early.
Me too, bud. Me too. I still
I was
remember.
either born 20 years too late or 20 years too early. This in between time we live in right
it's
now.
crazy, bro. It's fucking.
This
But
is
we
some-
had
I
social
remember having
stuff
it. You
from
ever had to? We had to jerk off from stuff on dial-up internet.
Bro,
That
do you
was
remember
hard.
watching the photo come down and
Yes,
you're
the
like, and
pixelate.
it start
It
with
take
her
like 3
face?
days. Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Like,
It'd
why
be
is
the
her
worst.
ass in the air first?
Yes,
Like, why am I
start
looking at
there.
your forehead?
Yeah. Yeah. By that time,
busted. I'm not.
yeah, you're already done. You're already
You're like,
done.
no, we're an hour into
And
this.
then upstairs you hear, I need to use the phone. God damn it,
That's the
Mom!
worst. That's the worst, dude.
I can make that titty out.
You see the top of the tip, like no nip, just the top of your
Just
tip, like good enough.
Just areola, just the top of the red. You're just yeah, dude. It's
And
great.
that's crazy. Back in the day, man, I will say, I thinking back on that of how easy you just get horned up. I could see a fucking
I'd
like
sneeze
a
and get a
Barbie,
boner.
which has nothing of a.
Oh, yeah.
That'll work.
This
That's enough.
I'd put the Barbie and the Ken doll together. You know what a
Yeah,
treat
you're like,
that was.
oh.
You know what I'm saying? I got plug it in. What a treat.
And now it can be like, I'm at that age, especially at 38.
Old?
I'm like,
Damn, you're 38, dude.
He's
look
old.
good.
He's Asian.
You're good for 38.
No, he's Asian. Stop
look,
it. Don't you dare.
Are you Asian?
Asian.
Look at him.
I got the Asian gene and
See, I'm colorblind and I don't see race either. I thought he was Mexican.
that's what I'm talking.
I'm mad.
I'm colorblind. All I smelt was Mexican. I know you didn't say smelt, but I think that makes that joke way better.
Oh, I had to go there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
The smell of
Fucking
burrito
hell.
is in the air.
Smell burrito. I'm upset.
But at that age, you just like, and then like all the hot girls be like, "What's up?" And at my age, I'm like, "That's a lot of work." Versus like 16-year-old Eli, a Barbie doll. I'm like, "Woo,
Yeah,
my dick's hard as shit."
yeah. Dude, a stiff breeze back then would get me going. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
oh,
now,
Mother
dude,
Nature.
now the only time I get like extremely horny, and I don't know when the fuck this started happening. It had to have been something when, around the pandemic and stuff. But like, dude, y'all remember ever being like where you'd get hungover and the next day you'd be the most fucking horny you'd ever been in your entire life?
There's a fine medium. I know what you're talking
Dude,
about.
it's like instant. Like I feel like death. Like 17 tequilas damn near took me out. But now if my phone vibrates too close to my fucking leg, like I was making a sandwich, no lie, and I dropped fucking mayonnaise on my fucking inner thigh, and I jerked off right there in the kitchen with the mayonnaise. And then I put it back.
The cum or the mayonnaise?
The mayonnaise.
The cum, you're just like,
Yeah.
You're
Well, he
going
was
back in
jerking
there.
it, he used the
Yeah,
jar.
the whole jar, boys. Yeah. Incredible.
Dude, the head hurt. Mine is my head hurts really bad after like a hangover.
Which-
so you're
which
like,
one?
I want
Which
to JO.
Yeah, which
Your
Both.
head? Oh, both. Okay.
Both.
Incredible.
But when you're JOing, when you have that bad,
he
thing,
says
you're like,
J-O-ing. He can't say jerk off.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I've never heard anybody.
You never heard?
I've never heard
Dude,
J.O.
Yeah, that was
That's
a new one to me
yeah.
too. Yeah, this is some Eli lore for you.
Okay,
real
this is
quick.
the what's it? J.O.
He's J.O.
I get it now. Hell, that's
Yeah,
great.
Shorten
actually.
it down. Now you'll start using
He
it.
won't
J.O.
say piss either. He'll say pee-pee though.
Yeah, you got to go pee-pee.
Yeah, yeah.
I've spent way too much goddamn time around you. I don't like this. I'm
Number one.
making myself uncomfortable.
He doesn't like bologna.
Oh shit, man. That's good.
So what? Did you ever work out in Midland, Odessa area?
Yeah, so that's
Oil
I
field
started
heaven.
I started in like Fort Worth area, and then went to South Texas. I did some time in Ohio and Pennsylvania, and then North Dakota. But the past 6 years, I've been out in like Hobbs, New Mexico, Jal, Hobbs area. Like they had rigs in Midland, but the company I worked for was like, "Yo, if we put you that close to town, you're going to be at the bar every night," which was good on them because it probably saved my job. Because where I
Your
was,
life.
the closest convenience store was an
True.
hour and a half one way. So,
Really?
yeah. So like there was no even point because you have to work a 12-hour day.
Yeah.
And you stay 12 hours on location in a trailer house. And by the time you drive, it's a 3-hour trip. And it's just like, you have to get all your groceries prior to going out there. And
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you fucking do? Other than jerk off.
dude, it's prison. It's prison, but with better windows. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like they have like a little gym for you out there.
And pay is better.
The pay was great. Yeah, that's the only. I didn't do it for my health. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's literally where dreams go to die. So I mean, dude, there was a couple sites I was on where like about 100 miles away. That's where they used to test the nuclear bombs underground in the 50s and shit like that.
Oh,
Like,
no shit.
There was like there was a one place you could go. There's abandoned.
That's why the
missile
boat looks
silo.
so good, right? It's
Oh, yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
it's fucking been
Oh, I've
altered.
got I've got two.
radioactive.
Yeah, it's radioactive.
That mold,
Sludge.
it's beautiful. Like,
Yeah, I appreciate.
I got like
it.
a shitty knockoff one because it just goes
No, I
back,
like that.
but
You got the Viking strip.
That's it.
I like
That's
the
Dude,
Viking
yours
strip.
is fucking.
So the bottom is a perm, right? And the top is I just honestly, boys, I woke up this morning, I'm running late because I'm a piece of shit. So I'm like, I can't shower. So I got this curl cream. Because like all these girls that day, they all got hair and skin.
Oh, I got curl cream, bro. I got curls.
Put a little bit
got
of that
it.
and I hit it and it just morphs. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck would I do this sooner? I've only had this for about 2 years. And I love it. Like,
dude from right here with that
spectacular.
halo just hitting
Yeah, dude.
you.
Like, can you see yourself
I
on that
can't.
monitor?
I can't.
Look
It's,
how good it looks.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, boys. This is a way better setup than I got. Giorgio, need to get these cameras, this lighting, bud. Son of a
I see
gun.
that, I'm like, God.
I'm just catching the light off
Fuck,
of it.
dude.
I'm
I bet
jealous.
there's probably
I'm-
I bet there's still
Shit's
some
good.
stripper glitter in there from the Scottsdale. Dude, let me tell you something.
Go back to Scottsdale.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell
you.
you.
Railed with naked
yeah.
chicks at 4 a.m.
I'm
Please,
gonna
please.
be honest with y'all here. Like I've seen a lot of shit in my day, but
You know, I
this
believe that.
has
Me
got
too.
to this has got to take the cake. So I flew in a day early, and my show was on Friday, and I flew in Thursday. And the club promoter, you know, he reached out. He's like, "Yo, I think your shit's fucking funny. Come hang out with me and my boy. They own a bunch of clubs and nightclubs and shit down there. So they take us out to a nice dinner with like 40 like Instagram OnlyFans models, girls, and it's like 40 of them chicks, and it's like me, him, and like his 2 other buddies. And like
Yeah.
we go to this nice place called City Hall. They get seafood towers by the dozen. We're all yayed out, so we're not eating. Nobody's eating. Spent ever how much money on that? Nobody's hungry, you know? But we go back to their bar, make an appearance. We just do kind of, you know, meet and greet shit, whatever. Well, we go back to this house party, and we literally go to this house party. It's this badass pool, middle of the desert. This DJ comes in, is playing EDM music. All these women are there. And then I see, now listen here. I don't know. Do you guys know what the term boofing is?
Yes.
Are you familiar?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no,
very.
hold on. Wait, what the fuck's a boofing?
All right, let's explain to you. So boofing is when someone
old.
blows some sort of substance in another person's butthole, right? That's boof.
Up the ass.
Up the ass.
Up
okay,
the
okay,
ass.
this is
Okay.
a BU. Okay.
Now I have seen and witnessed this before, but in my neck of the woods, in the place that I frequent, the chicks that are doing this are sewer sixes at best. You
I
know
was
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying?
lower
So-
caliber.
some trash
Sewer
pandas.
sixes.
Sewer sixes. Trash pandas, if you would.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trash dog.
Like
Raccoon.
they're doing whatever they can for a little bit of some shekel or a coin. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Shekels. Oh my God.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. I witnessed
Would you
what I can only
interest you in
describe as a
boofing?
fox. She was a 10 all the way. Beautiful young lady, probably in her late 20s, early 30s. She's flawless.
Mhm.
And she took one of them boys, and he asked, and she's like, "Oh, I've done it before." And she lays him down. And first off, too, she pulls down his pants, and this boy's got the best bottom of a human being I've ever seen. Little baby's butt, not a speck of hair on it. I'm like, "How old are you?" And he's like, "I'm 30." I'm like, "How?" You know what I'm saying? Like, And so I'm like, all right. And
He's one of those weird freaks that doesn't have a brown butthole. It's just like
it's just
he's
like
bleached.
Yeah,
He's done work.
Yeah, well,
it's like this.
I didn't look too hard in there, but she.
You took a look though.
I looked.
Come
but
on, I mean,
I took a
why?
gander. I took a gander.
I
But
get it.
She surgically spread his butthole like this, like pulled it apart, and she looked at me in the eyes. She goes, "Put some on there." And I took my little bag that I had just gotten, my fresh gram, and I put like a bump or so on there. and she looked at me dead in the eyes with a stern fucking face, and she goes, "All of it. Put all of it on there." So I emptied a gram of on this dude's butthole, and she pulled out a glass straw in her makeup bag about yay long, and she blew it in one, like she was blowing out birthday candles, right in there. It went all in there. And then she kissed the tip of it, like kiss of death, like a little chef's kiss. And that dude stayed up for 3 days. And it was the most incredible thing I think I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
Are you telling that story? I'm picturing the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
He's getting ready to
she's like
swap
this. She's like this. She's like, open it. She's like, and her face is like, blah, blah,
Yeah.
and just starts melting.
I'm thinking of a different part of the Raiders Lost Ark.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's getting ready to switch the idols. She's got his friend. She's like, do it. He's like,
But it's cocaine and a butthole. Dude. But it's in a butthole. And then the large rock chases you.
yeah, well, yeah, you got to run away from the rock after, but it's in your ass, so you can't escape.
And there's like 15 people in this room watching this go down. And I'm just like, is this normal? And they go, yeah, this happens every night. And I go, what the fuck kind of place is this?
What in the mother fuck?
Every fucking hotel, every apartment complex is a cabana style Vegas pool party.
That is very much Scottsdale.
And dude,
I will say that is
nuts.
very true.
It's nuts.
I am flabbergasted. I'm blown away. This is
It's the only place I've been since I've been touring that I was like, yo, I would actually move here. I'd move out of Austin and go
Oh,
here.
yeah, it's beautiful.
But I know the whole way I felt the entire weekend. I was like, I have to go home. If I do not go home, I will die. Because I don't have self-control. I'm like, let's go party. Yeah, let's. I don't.
You just talked about buffooning or
boofing.
Let's call it buffooming, though. I do
I
like
like
that.
buffooming.
I do like that. Like,
Buffooming.
you ever J.O.'d or buffoominged? Dude, I'm telling you,
You ever had a
incredible.
girl buffoon you?
Oh, man.
Oh, well, my sweet child, come hither.
Yeah. She looked at me and she goes, no, all of it. And I go, what the fuck?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You don't
Was-
say
I was-
no.
I was gonna turn it
She's
up.
holding
She
a
goes,
man.
all of it.
Well, I want to know what I want to know. What did that man's face look like in that moment, hearing the comment?
Yeah, he was
kinda-
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. No, but dude, like, what
smile.
could he really say? Because, like, I mean, if it's a trash panda or something, he's like, "Girl, get away from me." But like, this chick's like gorgeous, and he's just like, okay, like, he didn't know what. He's like, yeah. So I mean, hell, what an
Brother,
experience.
that is a nice asshole. Is that what you said?
I was like, no, I literally go, hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's one of the best butts I've ever seen on a human being. I said, I don't quite. How do you not have hair down there, Bubs? You know what I'm saying?
Bubs?
And he's just like, I just don't grow it nowhere but on my face. I said, incredible. Because dude, if I can't even wipe my ass sometimes. It gets all
I
caught
know.
up in
It's
there.
a fucking
Brillo pad.
Yeah, it's basically a chia
I
pet.
get it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, it's bad, bro.
Absolutely.
Baddie, remember that time I was searching for hot anime dolphins?
I hate when I'm online searching up hot anime dolphins.
Me too. It's the most embarrassing thing. You know what? Sometimes you're like, just use incognito mode.
I always use incognito mode. That's safe, right?
Yeah, until the government knocks on your door. Trust me. And that's why I use ExpressVPN. It doesn't matter who your internet service provider is. That's ISP in the U.S. can legally tell your information to ad companies.
They can sell everything you have, even on incognito mode.
That's stupid.
They know, they're listening, they're watching. They don't care if you're secret.
ExpressVPN is an app that reroutes your internet connection through their secure servers so your ISP can't see the sites you visit. No more dolphin stuff. ExpressVPN also keeps all your information secure by encrypting 100% of your data with the most powerful encryption available. Most of the time, I don't even realize I have ExpressVPN on. It runs seamlessly in the background. It's so easy to use. All you have to do is tap one button and you're protected. ExpressVPN is available on all your devices, phones, computers, or even your smart
It's actually
TV.
kind of helpful because I actually have used it. It is like, it's a Chrome extension. You can just boop. It's
Oh,
just
no
like
doubt.
any of your, like how you have ad block or anything like that. You can just boop, turn it on. But hey, now you can safely search the internet, look up your disgusting Dolphins.
That's right. Protect your online activity today with VPN rated #1 by Business Insider. Visit your exclusive link, expressvpn.com/unsub, and you can get your extra 3 months free on a 1-year package. That's expressvpn.com/unsub. expressvpn.com/unsub
I hate
to
it. Stop it.
learn more.
You're done. You're cut off.
Get your dolphins today.
Good. I'm hairy, bro. I'm not Asian. I don't know what you want. Look at my face. Everywhere.
Yo, but
Chest,
let me
back,
ask you
fucking-
something.
rub.
Let me ask you something. Just because I did date a redheaded girl when
Mhm.
I worked in Ohio,
Yep.
but she was real red, like orange red, like that, with the freckles and stuff. And
Yep.
I can tell you don't have a lot of freckles.
My face isn't.
Really?
Shoulders, my chest,
Okay.
everything covered in freckles.
Her pubic hair was not black; it was red.
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
100%.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
From the ears
my mind's
down
been
red.
thinking
Well, I mean,
about
I'm
this
just
and it
thinking-
makes
I'm just
zero
like-
sense.
I mean, look at the arm hair.
Yeah, and I'm
It's
just
red.
like, but because when I was a baby, I had like Q-tip blonde hair, like white blonde hair.
Yep.
But my pubic hairs are black. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought, man, that's got to be redheads too, but it's not. Carpet matches the drapes, a fire in the hole, right on top.
Ears down, brother. Red.
Incredible.
Because my hair's brown. My
Yeah, your hair's
brown.
darker. Yeah.
Nope. Ears down.
It's just, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I'm trying to think now. I'm like, what is all the pubes I've seen? There's been a lot.
It's been 1 or 2.
One,
A pube or
5.
so.
I've seen 5 pubes.
What was it like in the 90s, Eli?
You're
old.
Yeah.
You're
I'm just
old.
like, I don't even remember now.
Yeah.
I'm so old. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, so
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's the same age. Yeah,
See,
absolutely.
you were smart. You didn't join the military. You're like, fuck this shit.
No, I went even somewhere worse, the oil field.
I know,
Yeah.
but you made way
You did make
better
money, but goddamn, the only reason you make so much is because you're out there for 70 to 100 days at a time. You can't spend it on anything.
no.
But then that's when like you get
Yeah,
off.
so that's why the military was good. 'Cause
Yeah.
unfortunately, sometimes you could spend it on things like Camaros or
At high APRs.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Or you got no credit. Yeah, you got no credit. You're just, yeah, but like that's the thing. Everybody would buy shit cash, but the one thing that you could always see, because it all goes in trends, especially
Yeah.
when like someone comes into office, like if they switch from Democrat to Republican, like oil gets affected by that shit, right? So these guys, when times are booming, they're not saving their money. They're fucking spending on side-by-sides, four-wheelers,
yeah, I'm
all the
sure.
toys. You know what I'm saying? And then when the oil field slows down, people start getting laid off, and you see these things on Craigslist, or hey, I got this buddy's in a bind. He gives you it for fucking 50% off just to get out from under it. Like, yeah, dude, it's wild. So yeah, they're all degenerates out there. Most of them are
100%.
convicts, but some of the greatest people I ever met in my life out there.
Man,
You
what
know
am
I'm
I,
saying?
my boat?
Yeah.
They fucked me. I have to get rid of my boat. You live in Midland. There is not a
You don't need a
goddamn lake
I mean,
or
one guy,
water
one
bro,
guy.
when it rains though, it
Oh,
looks beautiful in my
yeah.
driveway.
Yeah, it's just torrential downpour out there, dude. It floods.
God.
But I remember this dude tried to sell me his 4-wheeler that he just wanted to get rid of, but he didn't have the key for it. He didn't have the key for it. But the whole ignition thing, he said, you got to start with wires. Like, you stole that fucking thing, dude. Don't, come on, man.
First off,
Yeah.
no, I did not steal. Wait, it's
He said,
gonna
we can get a key made for it.
Yeah, we can get a key made. We get new ignition in here. We are good to go. You are 100% happy.
Oh,
God damn.
How
Yep.
much nerd shit do you do? Are
Oh,
you like?
fuck.
Yeah, I want to know. Like, do you game? Do you fucking?
Yeah,
D&D
I used
it
to.
up?
I used to game. So one of the comics I live with right now, he is fucking just enamored with Dungeons and Dragons right now, and they're on like a 7-month campaign.
Wearing a Dungeons Dragons t-shirt right
And like,
now.
look,
We're starting our. So that's
starting
gonna,
us. So look, I'm not like at the role playing aspect just for creative like nature and stuff like
Improv,
that.
it's improv.
It helps with comedy and shit, right? But he is like to the point where like they go every Sunday and they spend like 8 hours fucking doing it. And like this morning, the reason I was late because he woke me up at like 9. He's like, dude, he didn't get home till like 2 a.m. Because he's supposed to catch a flight to New Orleans. He's like, dude, they changed my flight. I go, no, dude, you over fucking slept. He's like, I need you to take me to the airport now. Luckily, we only live like 15 minutes from the airport. I got him there on time, but I was like, dude, don't let Dungeons and Dragons get your job now, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Don't chase that dragon.
But I watched the Dungeons and Dragons movie the other day.
So
Dude,
good.
great fucking movie, actually.
So
Awesome.
fucking
Great, actually
good.
great.
Holy
Long as fuck, but great movie. And like, what really pissed me off is like, I was like, look, we need to have a little friend bonding. Let me watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie with you. Maybe I'll have a little better understanding. We got halfway through it and it got late, so we'll watch it in the morning. Well, I wake up in the morning, go to the gym, I get back, he's already finished it. And I was like, you piece of shit.
I mean, okay. This is every argument every dude's had with his girlfriend forever when she falls asleep and you finish the show and then you get ahead 3 episodes. Yeah, fuck you. You fell asleep.
No, but we didn't. But
you were the girlfriend.
No, but we didn't fall asleep. We were just like, yo, it's late. And he's like, yeah, we got to get him do shit in the morning. We mutually agreed to go to bed at the same time.
That's communication.
And then this cocksucker was like, hey, man, I accidentally watched it all. He goes, I had to make sure there wasn't any bad parts in there, man.
I had to make sure no nip slips or anything.
basically.
I didn't want to get awkward between us as we watched. Okay.
But yeah, great movie. No, I played, like, dude, I can't remember how many times my grandma died in high school and I stayed home and just played goddamn Skyrim and slaying dragons all day. I mean, my grandma died like 9 times. So,
bro, my man, I literally got Alduin the World Eater tattooed.
I didn't even notice that.
On the wall on my arm.
Did you see the Stargazer or Stargate, the new one that they're coming out with? It's in space.
Starfield.
Starfield.
Yep.
Starfield.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that one looks like it's going to be
later this year.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out. Or I thought it was.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I know what we're
It was early 2024. Okay, badass. No, I do a lot of the sports games now. I love FIFA. I'm great at FIFA.
I used to play a lot of FIFA back in my day.
Yeah, I love it, man. I used to play for money and shit all the time, like online, all kinds of shit.
That's the most betting is in the sports world. I've never seen how much
sports
betting
games is crazy.
Dude, the level of betting. Because League of Legends, you have these world championship games, which are massive compared to like NBA 2K, NFL 2K, FIFA 2K. They're big. They're giant games.
Yeah.
They don't compare to like League of Legends.
Yeah, League of Legends next.
But you get to see how much money people put into the NFL 2K, and you're like,
and
damn, they
dude,
care about this
I remember when I was right out of high school and I was playing it for money and stuff, and it was right when being online and playing online like Halo. And
it was still new.
It was still new, but it was still there. But I remember I'd come up with this concept. I'm sure it's done now, but I was like, dude, what if there was a way you set it up with your PayPal and you play this person and you have a wager against them online, like electronically. But then all the shit with people cheating, like on the fucking aim scope thing.
Oh,
Call of Duty,
yeah.
Because then you never know what you're fucking up against. But you play someone like rated in because when you do the FIFA online teams, the seasons, you play someone in your division that's similar to your attributes and skill level. So I'm like, yo, if you were to have that
skill-based matchmaking,
you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, maybe something like that would have been cool, but I think it's already been done now, or at least
I don't think it has because
there's a lot of things.
But there's a log because it's gambling.
It's gambling. So there are like in-game currencies and in-game stuff you can do.
But I remember something on FIFA 2 with the in-game stuff. Like, in order to buy the better players to create and build your team, you want guys that are from either the same league, like the Premier League, or they're from the same country, so they have chemistry together. So guys would build their teams around that. But some of these bigger name players, they cost a fuck ton of them coins. Well, someone figured out how to hack this shit a couple years ago, and was like, if you paid him fucking $100 on PayPal, he'd fucking transfer you 1 million coins.
Oh yeah,
I remember this is a thing. I remember reading an article about it, and it was like, holy shit.
There's a huge problem.
I mean, even games, you go back to MMOs, like World of Warcraft, things like that. Gold farming, a
Clash of Clans.
Literally, dude, the game I play on stream, I play a game called Escape from Tarkov. It's a shooter based in Russia. And the whole premise of that game is surviving these fights and making money. People found a way to farm money from these games by finding the in-game items that are worth the most, making money. They'll just give you the money
sell
after.
it. Yeah, and they sell it. They're like, hey,
gold farming, buying in-game currencies has been the bane of online gaming.
Yeah.
High school
like Diablo 3 for me, that was what I did. I used to do that in Diablo 3.
So EQ for when I grew up was 99 to 2003.
So fucking old.
I know, 99 to 2003.
Yeah, you were playing Pong and shit.
Well, yeah, pretty much. It was like, and we sell those Pong balls for so much.
Jesus Christ.
Award-winning Pong ball. No, you just level up the character. And that would go for $1,000 no matter what.
Yeah, you sell off your character, right?
Yeah, and then in 99, 2000,
the whole account,
$1,000 for me in high school, it's a good chunk of change.
Shit. That's an insane amount of money thinking about it.
Shit, inflation back then wasn't near as well.
Bro, I remember when I was in high school, I'd make $200 back in high school, and I'd be like, whoa!
Oh, yeah.
That's so much money. I used to take that and go to, so I lived in Vermont growing up, and there's nothing around fucking Vermont. Beautiful. There's nothing to do when you're fucking 17, 18.
It's like North Dakota. Nothing.
Well,
So you'd work and then we'd go to Montreal, 2 hours north of us in Canada with the drinking age of 18.
And they got all the beautiful women in there.
Oh, the strip clubs, all this shit in Canada. And we'd take our $200 paychecks and we'd go blow every bit of it every weekend in Montreal.
But back then too, because what year was that?
2008, 2009.
Was it? Because I remember when I was little in the 90s, we go to the Scholastic Book Fair. And you always buy the books, but you see in American, it was like $9.99. And then in Canada money, Cabana money, it was like $13.99. But I guess their dollar was stronger back then. But since then, it's switched. Like your dollar goes a lot further in Canada now than it used to. So yeah. But yeah, I worked at fucking Office Depot for a little while in high school, and $200, and you go get a $9 bottle of McCormick's plastic vodka and be set for the weekend.
Burnett's.
Oh, buddy.
Burnett's.
What? And now that alcohol, if I smell it, it just brings back those
Terrible.
memories of throwing up in a cornfield trying not to die. And I just I can't fucking. I do. Cotton and corn, baby. Maize. They call it maize where I'm from.
Oh no, dude.
You know?
For me, it was always some poor neighbor we didn't know his porch. That was.
Oh yeah.
I woken up in somebody's house I didn't know. Like, oh man. Downtown Burlington.
See, everybody in my small town, they're pretty cool. Like, everybody's moms were all pretty much alcoholics anyway. So they'd let you come over and get fucked up and drink. They just would take your keys. They were responsible drunks.
Yeah,
high functioning alcoholics.
That's how we did it. We know you're going to drink.
We know you're going to do it.
Do it here. Leave your shit somewhere.
Yeah.
We're like,
don't be stupid.
And that was cool up until Freddie C shit all over my mom's fucking couch, and we could never have people over after that.
Fuck you, Freddie C.
Yeah, fuck you, Freddie.
He shit on.
Threw up, pissed himself. Just got.
Freddie, what are you doing?
He died a couple years later. You got hit.
That makes sense. No, that's better. It's probably better that way.
Yeah.
No. Fuck you, Freddie.
He's watching this podcast episode at the pearly gates. He's like, that was me.
You saying Pete didn't know about that?
Yeah.
He's popping up on the
wait,
whoa, hold on.
Whoa!
You were so close to going to heaven. This is the one.
Yeah, this
we
is
just
the one.
saved
Hey,
it
you're
for
out,
an
dude.
eternity
You're
of suffering.
fucking out.
Sir Lazer just ratted you out, bro.
He's like, no. He just disappears from the clouds. Thankfully, it's only for eternity you suffer, Freddie. Go fuck yourself.
It's just eternity, dude.
No, man. Oh, cornfields growing up, and I grew up in Indiana for a majority.
Nice.
So I had Midland and then Indiana. Indiana's nothing but cornfields, getting drunk, all that. And then I lived in the podunk town, the most podunk town.
That's the best.
Vermont. Yeah, I get it.
dude.
It's all over
It
Vermont.
still looks poor. I look at Crawfordsville even now, like when I go. Like 2 weeks ago, I was just journeying through my old house that I grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
I was like on the street, Google view, switched the camera over to the house. I was like, fuck, I was super poor. That is 700 square feet for 7 people. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude,
Nuts.
Yeah.
But you made it work. Like back then, you didn't know anything else.
No.
You know what I'm saying? To me, like, I finally got my own room when I was like 13 or 14. I thought I was like, we made it.
Yeah.
I got to share a bedroom with somebody. We made it, you know? So, yeah.
And you're on top. You're like, fuck it. As you said, we made it. And then going through, like, as you're saying, it's you look back at your old life, like us 700 square feet for 7 people. And then we got a bigger house.
Yeah.
Look at the square footage of that house. And you're like, man, I thought that house was
I could have put
gigantic.
my childhood houses
in probably like the living
room.
Yeah.
Literally, like some of them were that,
And
and the
then-
area's that tight.
And another thing, too, when you grow up that way, like that, like, you don't forget the taste of shit. Like, I love Spam. Like a Spam sandwich.
I love Spam.
I
Don't
love
leave me
it.
hanging.
Dude, some
Bro,
fried
I literally
Spam.
just got Spam the other day.
Some
There's
fried
a place, if you get a chance and you're in San Antonio, called Hot Joints downtown.
Huh?
They're like an Asian Hawaiian tiki bar.
Oh, already love it.
Fusion
Already
neon
love it.
lights. They have a Spam fried rice.
Money.
It's good.
But you just don't,
Tastes
you don't forget that taste. And it's like, and they're like, some girl the other day was like, why the fuck are you eating that? I was like, I like the way it tastes.
I still
Like,
eat Spam to this day.
Yeah, I do too. Little beanie weenies, little cocktail weenies out of
I
can.
fucking hate those goddamn things.
Dude.
and Fish sticks, I fucking despise.
Tuna fish casserole. We lived on that shit. dude. Yeah, I love
had the
tuna fish
shit out of
casserole.
that. Dude, fish
Spinach
sticks.
casserole. I hate spinach casserole to this day because I ate so much of it growing up.
Fish sticks.
You can't leave the table till you finish it. Guess what? I'm sitting here till fucking 2 a.m. and so are you, Bob.
See, dude, that's That's why you have trouble sleeping now, dude. Because of that, you know what I'm saying?
I got the tremors.
Dude, that salmon patties and fish sticks were like
Honey.
Those are the bane of my existence. I look at those now, I'm like, no.
What was your go-to
Spam.
poor people food? It was Spam?
Dude, Spam, chicken, and rice were like,
Okay,
on
chicken.
a good
chicken
day
and
was
rice,
chicken
buddy.
and rice, but Spam, we had, and now you go to the grocery store and you see how many versions of Spam there is.
Mhm.
It's like the jalapeno Spam. I don't know if you've had it.
I
There's
haven't had that.
jalapenos?
Oh my God. Do
I haven't
they?
had that one.
they-
Why didn't you let me try jalapeno Spam, Mom? Eli, do you know this episode is brought to you by Manscaped? Eli?
Looks like the carpet does match the drapes. And what a great time, Baddie, considering April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. You know what that means?
Have your buddies shave your junk?
No, to help raise awareness and fundraise for a good cause.
The leaders in below the waist grooming partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to remind you to check your golden nuggets this month for anything not so golden.
His are golden, just red.
And while you're down there, shave your balls while you save your balls. Support a good cause and go over to manscaped.com and use code UNSUB to get 20% off plus free shipping.
Homies trim each other's balls.
Eli, did you know one guy every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? That's ball cancer.
I did not know that. That's terrifying.
This is a reminder for you and all you men out there. Check your golden nuggets.
Do you know how to check for ball cancer? Well, that's easy. When you're in that shower, get that water nice and warm. Give those little nuts a little play with. Who doesn't like playing with the balls? This guy, I like it. And if it hurts, go see a doctor.
Or have your buddy do it.
Together, we save balls.
Battle buddies for life.
To help remind you guys to check yourself for testicular cancer, for a limited time, you can get the special edition TCS Lawnmower Trimmer 4.0. It's purple and looks dope. One of our colors, actually. This special edition is a collectible item. Only 10,000 units are going to be made. So get yours today before they're gone.
With the launch of their special edition Purple Lawnmower 4.0, Manscaped will be donating $50,000 to their longtime partner, the Testicular Cancer Society, to help those impacted by testicular cancer.
Get 20% off and free shipping when using code UNSUB at manscaped.com. I repeat, go to manscaped.com and use code UNSUB to get 20% off and free shipping. Make sure you go out there, tell your buddies to go check their balls or check them for them.
Check your boys and check your boys' boys.
Check your boys, boys.
Check your boys' boys.
That's the new saying. It's just check your boys, boys. Now,
Yeah.
the spicy Spam is the only one that makes me shit my brains out because I found that one
Eli,
out. I
you
was
shit
like,
your brains out every day.
I know,
anyway.
but
You got
There's-
crumbs?
yo, I have like whatever, everything.
Yeah, anything
he
I
probably
eat.
does.
I shit like 16 times a day. Anything I eat. I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious. Yeah,
Same.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong with you two?
He
Yeah,
knows. I look at milk. I'm like, I gotta poop, and I go poop. Like,
Yeah. I can drink water and be like, here we go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eating at restaurants is such a bitch because you're like, okay, I can have. Well,
So
I'm
this
just
one will make me
eat.
shit 4 times. That's only 3, but they're bad. It's a bad 3.
Yeah.
I'll do the 4.
Do you remember when it started happening though? Do you remember like
Late 20s.
See, mine too. Like, but I think I've narrowed it down. I think I know why.
Mine was a rack.
Oh, yours? Well, yeah, that might do too.
Burn pits.
Yeah, this was the
That
cancer
might
burn
do it
pit.
too. But dude, growing up, like when I started getting into like partying and drugs or whatever, my mom was like big in the 80s. She was like, she used to fuck Alice Cooper and like all kinds of shit. She was like, my mom like used to party. And she like always would tell me
Damn.
when we, like I started like doing every now and again. She's like, yo, she's like,
I love how frank
you
you
need
are.
to eat it. You don't need to snort it so you can breathe in the morning. So I would eat cocaine all the time instead of snorting it. And I think that's what fucked my stomach up. To this day, I'm pretty sure that's what did that. Yeah, boys, I don't know if y'all know who you're having on, but I'm a piece of shit.
Well, first off, your mom's giving you advice. You should eat cocaine.
Yeah.
So-
She goes, here, take this big bump in your mouth.
Why
Yeah.
didn't you tell me I eat cocaine?
Great woman. Love her. Her name's Letitia. I love her. Love you, Mom.
Wait, okay. Go to poor people food.
Dude, SpaghettiOs,
Hell yeah.
money.
Oh,
Yep.
I just
I
had
used,
those
I used to
two
eat
days.
I used to eat the fuck out of canned sardines. The little fishes.
What?
Yeah, when my mom and dad divorced, I remember we go to the fucking Brookshire Brothers or Budget Chopper or whatever the fuck, just whatever
The
we
Piggly Wiggly?
The Piggly Wiggly, and my dad would stock up on cans of sardines, and he'd be like, "Oh, y'all want a little snack? Here, come get a little snack." And like
You pull up the shitty copper top that would cut your
and
hand.
dude, yeah, and we would just fucking take a little fork and eat them little
Throw
sardines.
them
And I
on
loved them.
pizzas?
I loved them.
Would he throw them on pizzas?
I never put them on pizzas.
My dad would.
I
He'd be like, "Here you
I know a lot of people did that, but I never did. But the SpaghettiOs
I'm
and
learning.
the off-brand SpaghettiOs, not
Well, yeah,
not
no,
the,
it was the store brand.
yeah, the store brand.
For me,
The-
up in Vermont, it was the Hannaford's
O-rings.
brand.
okay, yeah,
that
like
was the-
Sam's Choice Cola or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
exactly,
Shit like that.
yeah.
Have you ever tried tomato O-rings? That's all it says is just tomato O-rings. You're like, yeah,
Tomato
we'll get those.
O-rings.
Welcome, we got the new alphabet O-rings. You're like, yeah,
Caboose,
spell
I
my
love
name.
Caboose.
Or cereal in a bag.
cereal in a bag.
Those were
Oh,
the greatest,
dude.
man, dude. It was the best.
What's the frog
But
one?
like a special treat, like have it like once every 2 months. My mom would do chicken and dumplings, but she
And
would-
cocaine.
and cocaine. Yeah, after we get done eating cocaine. But she'd take the like the Pillsbury biscuits that you would like make in the morning, and she'd roll those, hand roll them, and that would be the dumpling. Like and like
Okay.
we had like my grandpa had a bunch of chickens, so we'd kill a chicken, fucking defeather. I don't know if you ever defeathered
I've seen
a
it.
chicken.
No,
It
my-
was
yeah.
incredible. It's a weird process, but
Yeah.
cut the chicken up and
It's
fucking,
not peaceful.
no, but she cut it all hand up, dude. And she made her own broth with it. It was good. It was good as fuck. So we're poor with mom, but all the women back then knew how to cook.
Dude, my mom.
You know what I'm saying? My mom was like she was like a high functioning alcoholic. She'd go to work every day and she'd come home every night.
It was the
and
cocaine.
It probably, well, yeah, maybe so. Hell, yeah, I didn't even think about that. But
Honey, how you doing?
she-
you want chicken? I made broth.
she'd be on them fucking Bush Lights and come in there off of work. And she'd be cooking her
Not the
fucking
Steelers.
ass off, dude.
She was a Bush Light girl, not the Steel Reserves.
No, she just did the Bush Lights and she smoked the Carlton 100s or the Virginia
Oh, yeah,
Slims.
yeah.
Virginia's. Oh my God.
Virginia
Virginia
Slims.
Slims, buddy.
Yeah.
Is your mom still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's,
So we have a different childhood.
yeah, she just,
But very
Oh,
close.
my God.
Oh.
Here we go.
oh, he pulled that card on me,
He does
dude.
it every fucking episode.
Every episode, I talk about my dead mother. Rest in peace. And I'm laughing during this. No, but Virginia Slims.
Yeah,
and
Virginia
it's
Slims,
like the
dude.
fucking drinking booze. You're like,
They taste like fucking cardboard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You never
my-
smoked them, huh?
Not so I remember selling them to every elderly white woman in Vermont. The thin ass law. Give me the 100s. Like you smoking a pencil? Like what? It's like this fucking long and that thin little straw looking motherfucker.
honey.
And did y'all's,
Hey,
mom, did
baby.
y'all's moms ever have I know it might have been just an old lady Southern thing, but like my mom had a leather like little thing that had these two buttons. You press it. It was a cigarette holder. Like it held her cigarettes in this little leather bag. She put that in her purse instead of carrying around the box.
Whoa,
Yeah.
No, so I've seen them. I
You know what I'm
know.
talking
I
about?
know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Mine couldn't afford that.
Yeah, it was a gift, a hand me down.
You had like 8 generations.
Yeah, we had 8 generations of cigarette holders. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
She's gonna give it to
My
you.
great
Yeah.
grandpappy made this
Yeah.
from the hide of a boar he killed
Now
in
you
the
give it to the
woods.
lady you
She
love,
goes,
sweetie.
Listen here, baby. I don't have a ring to give you, but you know.
This
here.
cigarette
Here's my
case is
grandmammy's fucking cigarette holder. God.
from England. It's just been handed down
Generations, dude. Smells like the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? It's just incredible.
I can smell the racism.
Yeah, dude.
Very thick.
You open it, it says the South will rise again. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that.
Cross.
Yeah,
You open it. It's like, beep. We can't. That's gonna get me canceled
Yeah, I
on
can't
Twitter.
have
I'm gonna put that case away right now.
dude. I was talking to him earlier. I'm not too active on Twitter, dude. I didn't realize
Good.
Twitter is a fuck. You can do
Cesspool.
whatever on there.
Oh yeah.
You can
Twitter
post
is
porn on there.
the worst and best place on the internet because it is truly, and even before Elon, it was like this. It really was. Because I've been using Twitter for a while. I enjoy Twitter. I do really good on Twitter. But lately, it has been such a cesspool of whatever. You don't even know what you're going to see anymore. Like you'll be scrolling, and I hate to even bring it up, but the latest trend on Twitter that people have been doing is they're posting animals getting killed.
Oh man,
Bro, it's
Yeah, Baddie told me about this thing.
Dude,
Like pet animals or like nature. See, I can't do the
Dude,
like
pets.
pet animals.
I can't do the pets, man.
Dude.
I like when a lion takes down a gazelle or something majestic.
Nature's fucking
Yeah,
cool.
I like
whatever.
that. But fucking
Nature's
someone
metal.
killing a dog or a cat, I can't fucking.
Dude,
handle
it's
that.
literally like if you haven't seen it, don't search for it. It's mostly hopefully taken care of. People were doing animals in blenders.
Oh man,
Dude.
fuck.
Dude, Twitter has turned and
What the fuck? dude?
because Twitter did a new thing with like every video auto plays. So you just be scrolling, and even worse, Twitter was auto filling searches. So you'd be like, oh, I want to see a cat, and be like cat, and then it would auto fill your search for you after that. And it was just, dude, it was bad. It's all Twitter. Unfortunately, has turned into
the Wild West.
because the things that get the most engagement, not necessarily good engagement, the most
It's
engagement
disturbing.
are controversial posts.
Well, it's figuring out the AI to base it up because right now
It's all algorithm
I
based.
just had a terrible day. I got divorced. I just want to see some kittens. Kitten. Oh God!
Oh,
Literally,
yeah.
dude.
And then you're just
Bad.
like, yeah, because AI. I'm assuming that's what they're doing, and now they're gonna.
It's all
walk it
algorithm
in.
based.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's AI algorithm based.
Yep.
AI's fucking terrifying right now.
Like
Yeah.
Twitter went from a place that was generally, sure, porn was allowed there. That was kind of why it was cool though, because OnlyFans creators or people who were more in that rated R section could post
Fluck,
things
beep
there.
out that OF.
Yeah,
because
please.
I don't know if that actually is against.
We've
you
said
YouTube
cocaine
law.
14 times, whatever.
Oh, you can say that. Say it
Okay,
on mine all the
so
time.
keep
All
that
right,
one.
You just
in.
can't
We're
say
good.
the like pandemic stuff. And shit. That's where we get flagged the most.
Well, that one we're actually
We're past
now.
it. We
so,
can,
really?
yeah, we've
now
done
you're
full
good.
episodes talking about it now. Now we're good.
Because I honestly didn't even say pandemic because I didn't want y'all to have to
No,
go back
dude,
and edit.
ours-
I'm dead ass
Really?
serious.
No.
Yeah, I'm
we're,
dead ass serious.
we're trying to fucking figure out if you almost out of our 105 episodes we've had, probably 15, 10, but not in the last.
Our last few have been
30,
fine. Our last like 10, 20 have been totally clear.
and we go hard. Like that's the
No
weirdest
idea what's
thing.
wide.
It is. They're like, yeah, do whatever you want, and we're like,
But we had a period of like 10 episodes where it was like, if we said the word pandemic, corona, whatever, we bleeped it out and we started saying gingivitis instead
Oh,
of
that's
saying,
funny.
we
I
just
love that.
changed the word. But now it doesn't matter again.
and then
Yeah.
that's
Oh
a
yeah,
big
we still
no-no.
cannot
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
big
We
no-no.
can't do that one either.
The
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds or our favorite movie.
Yeah.
Can't say that.
Really?
Nope.
That because it's a pool for who's going to
Oh
leave.
man,
Dude,
that's first.
legit, we had a
It's so- that's-
board, everything we could, because we're like, it's gonna happen eventually. Who's it gonna be?
And I started deep diving. I was like, buddy, this is why we're getting flagged. And it was literally every episode we talked about that because we were like, which one's
about
gonna
our
happen
favorite
first?
Ryan Reynolds movie where he
Yeah.
wears a red mask that we can't say
It
anymore.
was like on my Facebook reels, I started popping off of because my Instagram, TikTok's where I like initially blew up, and
Yep.
then it kind of came over to Instagram, and it took me forever to get the Facebook one correct. But I figured I was 9x16 on the reels and all that shit.
Yeah.
I got it going, and I was making like, dude, off of just ads on reels and shit alone, I was making like $8,000 a month, and then I applied for that partner monetization where they like, and once I did that, they're super strict.
Oh, they
they
fucking
stopped.
cut you.
They stopped doing everything. And I went through all my videos and I found 2 that had like copyright music thing that I just had music in the background.
Yeah.
And they were the only ones flagged. So I took them off. Still no, it's profanity. I'll say like, I'm going to put your mom's lady parts in an absolute bind. And that is, I cannot make money on Facebook anymore. Because
Dude,
of that.
Facebook Meta, that's why we don't even give two.
We
shits
haven't
about
done even, I think we have a Facebook account, haven't made a single post. There's
Hey,
no
do
point.
you make money on Twitter like that with your reels and stuff like that?
You
Or
can. So Twitter monetization is opened up. You used to be able to. I had subscriptions on Twitter for probably 6 months or a year before the Elon change. Now they're opening up to a lot more people. Everybody's getting. You can get subscriptions on Twitter.
But can you like? Is it like?
Ad creator monetization for videos? Yes.
That's
I don't know
it.
the
Do you
rules.
have to be invited to it? Like, because you have to be invited to it on Instagram, like the bonus reel.
Yes,
Well,
but
bonus really
most
got
people are
rid of
getting it. Yeah, they got rid of that.
Well, they got rid of the bonus reel thing on Facebook.
And IG now.
Did they? Okay, well, fuck. Okay. Well,
Facebook, so what they were doing
Well,
was
guess I'm gonna create one of those, OF.
YouTubes and one of those OF things.
Yeah. I actually got hit up by a creator company that wants to run mine. So
Yeah, I mean, there's
We'll
so
see.
and this goes for all you fucking people out there. There's multiple ways online. Meta is the one I would not suggest for
It's
trying
hard,
to
dude.
make
It's dying.
money.
Every meta like gaming streamer, their contracts are about to expire. You ain't gonna see any renewed guys. Guess what?
Yeah,
Meta's gaming.
Twitch, y'all do pretty well on Twitch. Do you Twitch?
That's my
Yeah.
full-time job. That's what I do.
Twitch
Like
and
if we're not
Cake.
this,
I
it's
do.
Twitch.
'Cause I know
Yeah.
Caleb
Yeah.
does the Twitch and I was thinking about, man, let me get on that, but because I just play on PlayStation 5. I don't have one of the big badass computers, but I used to mine crypto, and we had a lot of
No
38.
shit.
Oh yeah,
You?
I made a fuck ton. I made off of one coin called Theta, which is like it's a utility token.
Mhm.
It's for like video streaming and like Theta TV and shit like that. I got in at like $1.40 and I sold it at like 15 prior to the AFC, and then I made about 80K off of the AFC shit.
No shit.
I got in at $9 on that and sold it at 61.
Holy shit.
Hey, my boy
Yeah.
knows
But I used to
crypto.
actually mine Ethereum and
Okay. I know
Bitcoin.
Ethereum.
We'd
Yeah.
get it.
I sold
we
Bitcoin.
had a contract to buy 130 80s prior to the pandemic, and I'm fucking glad we did not, because at that time, shit, they were like,
It was popping off and then it
dude,
dropped.
they were like
hard.
$2,200 a car, or like something like
Mhm.
that, and then they dropped way down. After
Yeah.
that.
Watch
So,
this reaction, everyone. I sold 100 Bitcoin or 1,000 Bitcoin. I had 1,000 Bitcoin. I sold it for $48,000.
dude, I would. Do you like living in Indiana? I mean, what in the fuck? I mean, but who was? There was one guy that
This
sold.
is 2010, so we had no
idea what it was
I
gonna
bought.
become.
I bought Bitcoin at $8. So we were just fucking with the currency at the time. We had no
idea what it was going to become.
idea the scale any of that was going. So when I made my 40 grand, I was like, fucking.
You made it, yeah.
I was like, dog made it. And then it popped and then it dropped down to like $5. And we were like, peace out.
Called that shit. Hell yeah, bros.
And then fast forward to I know the fucking moment because I can remember it. Fucking Tim walking upstairs at my new roommate's house. This is like 2 years later. Walking up, he's like, "You ever heard of Bitcoin?" I was like, "Yeah, I have." I fucking cashed out on the bitch. He's like, "Oh, you got lucky. How many coins you have?" I was like 1,000. He's like, "Man, it's at $750 a coin right now." I was like, "Wait, pull up the news." Wait, what's the news say right now about Bitcoin? And they're like, and he pulled it up. He's like, it's $750. I was like,
Oh my lord.
I thought $48 is so much money.
Oh
I thought
my.
it was so much money. Dude, it's the only time in my life where I was like, fuck!
I honestly wish I could have seen you in that moment. Oh man.
Dude, fast forward, and then 10 years later, it's like, it's 60 grand a coin.
Dude.
A coin.
Well, didn't someone like sell it for a pizza too?
1,000? No, it was, they sold 2,000 Bitcoins for a single. Oh, no, it was 10,000. It was like
I think it was
2,000
it was 10, I
Bitcoins
think.
for a single pizza. Dude, this is back when Fires of Heaven, shout out to you beautiful people.
This is his online forum. He's
Yeah,
a
this
jerk
is
off
where
to.
I learned about this shit back in 2009, 2010. So like Fedar and all these guys, this is what everyone was talking about. They're like, yo, you heard of this fucking dumbass crypto? And we just bought it. And I was like, yo, fucking, whoop, 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 whoop. Again, this is like 13 years ago. So no one gave a
No
fuck.
one knew what it was going to be.
No, and then people are buying pizzas. Then you just fast forward a couple years. Then you fast forward a decade. I was like,
That's
Oh.
gotta hurt.
I'm a dumb. This is the first time my soul's actually hurt in life. And it's always gonna hurt for this. This is the one where I'm like,
That's the I goofed forever thought. Mhm.
I super goofed. I didn't goof as much as losing the fucking hard drive because as Freddie says, Freddie's like, you made 40 grand, right? I was like, yeah, and it was a good time. I needed that 40 grand. I'd have way like 40 million, way
Yeah,
more.
way better. I mean, what, you gonna move to
That'd be pretty
Scottsdale?
cool. 40 million
Could have
would
moved
be
to
pretty cool.
Scottsdale, dude.
Yeah, I'd have been like 40 mil, way better.
Dude, I might. You got another one of these claws,
Yep.
Dude, we got you.
That's kind of what I want, dude. That's kind of better than. Yeah, dude.
I'll
they're
do one of
slapping.
those claws then. Wait, no, I'll do one beer ski for my boy.
Yeah, I had something similar to that. For some reason, I'm blanking on the name of the company. But a guy that I worked with, his little daughter got sick and she had like a respiratory infection, and they went to the doctor and they kind of told him, hey, there's really no, the antibiotics. There's really no antibiotic for you. You have to take kind of over the counter drugs.
Yep.
But this company is working on, because a lot of it's common in toddlers that they get this like respiratory infections. It's like there's this company that's actually working and partnering with Johnson & Johnson at the moment that's like developing something strictly for these toddlers so they can. And he's like, man, I bought a bunch of stock into it because they're in like the phase 2 clinical trials with the FDA. And so I was like, look at it. I think I got in at like right at like $1.50, $2. And I held it and it kind of went, and this is about 6 months prior to the pandemic. And they release these things at stocks, these holdings every 3 months. And it tells you all the big companies. And there's people like BlackRock, JP Morgan, like these big, like,
Oh yeah, Fortune 5.
firms.
Yeah, Fortune 5.
like Fortune 500 companies, like
Yeah.
investment firms are in this dollar med stock, like this. And I'm like, that looking back now, like knowing what I know about,
weird.
I'm like, why is they're usually blue chip stocks all day long. And when the COVID shit started taking off, they pivoted from the respiratory thing to a vaccine, right? And dude, like over the course of a week, it went from like $1.50 to $11. Well, I made like 20 grand. But by the end of it, by the height of it, I think they got up to like $180 a share. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I don't want to say everything's pointing around, but I was just like, why are they holding that much? Holding like 20, 30% of the company.
Yeah.
And it's $1.50. Like that's not a sound investment on their end, you would think, but I don't know. So
A lot of those times when it plays out, you're like, this isn't making sense.
Oh, yeah, whatever one you want, buddy.
But if smart
Yeah,
people are
definitely.
doing it, I'm gonna do it also. Oh, perhaps yes.
yeah, I follow a guy on TikTok, and he does basically like he just looks into like what politicians are buying and where they sit on certain councils on the board. And he also did one the other day about he took, Kramer, Mad Money, the guy that does
Yeah.
the stocks like that. He did the opposite of what Kramer has done for the past 5 years, and he outperformed the S&P 500 by like fucking almost 400%. Bought instead of selling, or selling when he's supposed to buy, Kramer said, and completely made like a way more return than anything Kramer's ever fucking said. And I was like, dude, information nowadays, and dude, it's crazy. It's fucking nuts, bro.
The only time going to my college, my one semester high school dropout, fucking hate school. I did my one semester and I had business 101 or whatever it was. That was the one thing this was for stock shares, like all that. And our professor said, hey, if you were getting into this, just realize they did this test where they hired the best people to project what is going to make the most money. And then they hired another team to spin a fucking wheel and throw a dart at a thing to say who they're investing in today. And those guys won the competition on who made more return at the end. He's like, it is a lot of the time a fucking guessing game. He's like, this team won and they did it for a year. Here's the statistics. We had to do a breakdown on it. It was fucking crazy when you're like,
I don't fuck with stocks. I don't fuck with crypto.
No?
Not even a little bit.
I used to
Not
fuck with
one.
it.
What do you
I
invest in, bud?
I don't. Not with that shit. Well,
himself in that body of
Porn.
fucking in D&D and Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards. That's where my investments go.
Which is also worth a lot of money.
A lot of money.
I'm into the trading cards, sports cards.
Dude,
Okay.
sport cards are
And-
fucking.
dude, in last July,
Mhm.
I bought my first hobby box.
Yep.
Optic hobby box. And buddy I was working with, he was real big into it, and he had like a broker that got him at wholesale. So we got it for $1,300, these 2 packs. First one we opened, we made not even half our money back. And he's like, come on. I mean, he's already got this last box. We're ripping it live. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
We're at work board. And we pulled a 1-of-1 Trevor Lawrence on-card gold vinyl auto that at the time is probably worth like $60,000, $70,000, but we held it. And he had that playoff game to it. So now Golden, the auction company, has it in their vault, and it goes into auction in August. And they anticipate like $100,000 to like $110,000 will make off that one card. Dude, it's nuts.
Dude,
And I know I have first edition cards like that I threw away or gave
Oh,
to
I didn't want to
friends.
think about all the.
I found a Mad Chop first edition,
Mhm.
but it's all predicated on the grade too, your PSA and all that.
If
shit.
it's not a 10, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
To be
really
totally
matter.
like a 9, sure you can make a couple $100, but unless it's a
you're
10,
a gym mint, it's
Yeah.
just not the same.
I
Yeah.
think back about 90. Man, this was mid 90s. I remember my buddy bought Black Lotus for $80.
Stop it.
And
Oh.
he was a sealed Black Lotus. Like he had a fucking glass case. and he had a mock card, and this is 90s.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I spent like $100 on this card. I look back and I'm like, I wonder if he still has that fucking card to this day. Because he kept it fucking mint.
My one goal at this point in my life is to own a Black Lotus. I don't care if it's a heavily played, damaged.
Just to have it.
I'm going to have a Black Lotus because I play Magic the Gathering. That's like, honestly, I play a lot, to be honest. And I'm going to have one. I'm going to put it in a deck. It's technically illegal now, but if you own a Black Lotus, one of my friends going to tell me I can't play that? Fuck you.
I would.
I didn't know it's illegal to play in a game. I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah. That's a powerful card.
It's a broken card. And that's why. If you pull that in your first hand, the curve that you are so far ahead of everybody, it's hard to come back.
I've never actually played it, but I was fascinated by that game.
So it's
so in depth.
It's unreal.
Imagine this. You have a normal gameplay. You're like, okay, I have 3 islands. I have 3 turns to put each island down.
You're going to do one per turn.
Yeah, you get to play 1 card per turn. So then I tap
like your
it.
resource.
So then I have my mana or my resource. So then I have like 1 mana, 2 mana, 3 manas after 3 turns. Or Black Lotus costs nothing.
0.
Cast, and then you get 3 mana instantly. So you have in 1 turn, you be like, here's 3 mana. Now you can cast whatever creature card. And you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's a very broken ass.
Because I played Yu-Gi-Oh for a little while.
Oh, dude. I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh player back in my day.
Okay.
Yes. Per turn, every turn you get an extra, I don't remember what the resource in Yu-Gi-Oh was, but you get an extra 1 resource basically.
Okay.
To cast or to do whatever. I don't remember.
This is an
summon.
instant.
Sorry, it was summon.
Summon.
Yeah, this is an instant 3 summon for no cost. So you're like, I put it down like this.
And if you get that early game, like those first few turns in an early game of Magic are nothing but what's called ramping. Like everybody's like 1, 1, 1. It's just people getting their board sets ready. When you get that 3 out the gate, which generally means 4 because you can do your normal turn and your normal resource, to come back from like to go against somebody who's 4 resources ahead of you early game.
You're fucked. But what so like in that game, what's the rarity of the Black Lotus per pack or per box? Is it like a case hit?
One right now will sell for 1.5 mil.
Oh, so it's extremely rare.
So they were only printed in 95, 96, I believe, or 94, 95 in the alpha and beta versions of Magic the Gathering before the game went to full like release.
Yeah. So this is alpha beta. So the game's nice.
Shit.
So we're talking 1995.
You're getting like you're first off the line, not even fucking mainstream.
So even now, when you're opening like the beta and alpha decks, technically, because they weren't packs back then, it was a deck of cards. When you're opening those, you had 1 rare hit, and that was your Lotus.
Your case hit, yeah.
And even then, the odds of hitting a Lotus
is
because there was uncommons and there was really bad rares, and oh god, I've watched so many breaks of.
If you want one,
do you know what a pack of fucking say that?
Dude, right
now, like an unopened right now.
Alpha pack.
I'm gonna look.
Half a mil?
Yeah.
Half a mil?
No.
200,000?
Because I know a box of first edition, the original Pokemon, like the first 150.
Yep.
Like a box of that is like 30 grand, and that's like
minimum.
Yeah.
These are like 50.
Well, you can weigh the first editions.
Oh, you are a nerd.
No, when it comes to cards, boys. Because we didn't have a lot. We didn't have a lot of like gaming systems when I was young, but we had cards. You know what I'm saying? Your boy could do it all.
So Alpha Magic was you're looking at 50 to then they can go up. It was like 50. If you want one of the best YouTube videos on the internet, is a guy cracking an alpha. This is years ago. Hopefully he kept it. He cracked an alpha. He's like, this case is worth a lot. Today we're cracking an alpha. He has his gloves on. He's opening it. He's shuffling through the cards. He's like, well, we get the fabled Black
and
Lotus.
He pulls it.
And then he turns it around. It's a fucking Black
Lotus. He loses
and
it. He almost drops it, right?
He's like, ha! And he freaks because he got the card. So he sets it down. And he's like, holy.
Is this open boosters?
Whatever that guy is. It was the most hilarious reaction because
it's probably open boosters. I've seen him. So a singular pack. So right now I can't even find one listed for an alpha box, but a pack, which is how many cards?
It's 12, ain't it? Or is it more than
that? Of Magic the Gathering, a beta pack sealed.
I love this.
Either way, it's going for $35,000.
An
Oh, my
opened?
Lord.
Unopened. Just a
Unopened,
sealed
yeah.
beta pack, which
That's
unfortunately,
a pack, not a deck.
No, yeah, it's just a one pack out of the box.
and
One
that's with a chance for a Lotus.
That's how much those fucking cards go.
Dude.
Like Lotus is like, as of right
Should
now,
we pull our money together, dude? Or what do you got guys
That's what
going
I'm
on this
saying.
Saturday?
You can get a heavily played, almost like damaged on the corners Black Lotus for $12,000. That's how much that card in the worst condition is worth.
Wow.
That's my videos. I was showing the stream the other day, my unopens, and they're like, "Why do you have these unopened video games?" I'm like, "Cause it looks."
Didn't you hear that shit
Look-
crashed real bad?
Huh?
The video game, unopened, like sealed video games crashed real bad.
I know,
The
but,
market was scammed pretty bad.
but
Really?
what's not, my games are still worth because I have mine are good. We just checked. Eli's good to go
Okay.
because I bought mine in 2000,
Mhm.
so I have legitimate sealed copies of PlayStation 1 games. So you remember PlayStation 1, like the silver tabs and all that shit? World of Warcraft Collector's Edition, all those I've never opened. I just bought them and put them up.
Put 'em
Bought
up.
them up.
Oh,
put
that's
'em up.
smart.
Bought them, put a back in early 90s and 2000s. It was like, military. I just started doing that. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Those fucking games right now are worth like Xenogears, which is spent $80 for a sealed one back in the day. I was like, man, $80. That's worth at minimum $1,000, looking to $5,000.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. And then World of Warcraft's at $30,000.
I know the Zelda on Super Nintendo.
Oh,
Good
good.
one of those sealed is fucking it's
Absurd.
nuts, bro.
I wish I had.
I went to there's a little video game store in fucking New Braunfels. I forget the name of it. Went there about a year ago, and I just bought damn near every Nintendo 64 game that you can buy. And
dude,
just
I
we
saw
played
a bunch.
Drink and Drive Mario Kart. We're gonna have people
That
over
was my
there.
favorite
Why are we
shit.
doing that now? Why do we have that hooked up now?
We
No.
can do that live stream.
Dude,
Oh my
yeah.
Me
It's-
and my buddies used to
and
do
you-
that. We called drunk driving.
Drunk driving, drink and
We would
drive.
just
And
get-
you could not cross the finish line.
until you finish your beer.
And you could not drink the beer while you were moving.
So
you
what's
had to
the gameplay?
you had to-
What I do was like,
You gotta either at the start fucking slam that motherfucker, or when you wreck and you're getting
Yep.
pulled out of the ice by the little
You're like,
goddamn fishing hook, man. You gotta be slamming, dude.
Yep.
Luke's grabbing me. I'm
Then
fucking-
it was for us. We always did per lap. It was a beer per lap.
Y'all are fucking animals. Jesus Christ, bro.
Because so like you'd have to finish your beer by the time you got to the finish line. Because if you cross the finish line
There's
without
3
finishing
beers,
beer,
you're like-
guess what? You got another because we were always drinking High Life, Coors Light.
Yeah.
So if you cross the fucking finish line before you finished, you got an extra Coors tacked to your fucking total. So you'd have to stop before you finish your lap, and you'd be finishing your beer. Or we usually what we do is we'd chug at the start, we'd cross the finish line, chug the next one, and we just keep going.
Dude, But have you ever noticed? And it's not as bad on Mario Kart, but it's fucking terrible on GoldenEye. Like if you fucking play it now, if you play that Nintendo 64 and you hook up those comp cables in the back of an LCD TV screen and you try to
Bad.
play it, you damn near throw up. I almost
Your
flipped the other
eyes
day.
are like,
But you know why that is? The TVs that they made back in the 90s.
CRTs are so.
I saw a video that they show the difference in why. I'm like, dude, holy shit. So you have to buy a fucking.
you gotta buy an old tube
I gotta
fucking
play it
TV.
in my mom's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck.
Yeah, the interlacing is what fucks with the
it's
eyes.
fucking bad, dude. Like, I was
Actually,
like,
just
how do we play this back
No.
then? But then I'm like, okay, it wasn't that bad back
Well, it's the
then.
same reason when we were playing those old games and you'd be like, look at the graphics. This is life change. Dude, remember when Halo dropped? I'm like,
Oh my
and you were looking at the models in Halo, like you'd see a hunter show up on the screen. You'd be like, I'm gonna die. This is the end of the world for me. And now you look at the old school hunter model and you're like, that is poo-poo garbage. There's 12 fucking pixels and 4 polygons.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wayne
Back
Gretzky
then.
Hockey 64.
Oh,
What
yeah.
was that?
Look at the old Madden games.
No, Wayne Gretzky Hockey
Or Blitz.
64.
Oh my God,
And
Blitz.
I thought, dude, for whatever
Drop
reason,
kick.
Just fucking take out the receiver before he even gets the fucking ball.
Oh.
Like, oh man.
Wayne Gretzky Hockey was the one I was like, they'll never surpass these graphics now.
Yeah.
My parents asked if I was watching a hockey game. I am pretty sure this is as good as it gets. Fast forward 20 years and they're like, I was a fucking idiot. This is
The
what right
curve
now?
of graphics has gone. It's
it's
over the last 5 years.
Skyrocket. And it's only gonna get fucking better with
It's
the
insane.
Wait, okay.
Dude,
first,
but-
wait.
hold on.
No, okay, I'll give you this first. Go.
Before I forget,
Go.
because you're talking about Halo, and I remember when that fucking game came out. And
John won.
I remember the first pair of boobs I ever seen.
Cortana's fat ass titties.
No. It was a chick.
Raider.
It was a chick that was tutoring me in math, and she come over to my house.
Okay, go on.
And we had just finished tutoring. I was like, "Oh, you want to check out the new Halo game?" Blah blah blah. And then like we start making out and
Flirting as an absolute boy. You want to play game? You want to play Halo?
Yeah, I mean we're just hanging out.
But you're making out with your
no, we're
tutor?
making out. Like she was like 2 or 3 years older than me, not much. Like I think I was like 8th grade, I believe, or 7th grade when it came out. I
Dude,
can't
it's
remember.
from all those bumps your mom was giving you.
It probably was. But we had
You're
the,
gay.
we had the start screen on,
Mhm.
and it's and when she pulled out her boobs, it was that fucking song. And to this day, every time I hear that song, I just think about those big old titties that I saw for the first time. It's fucking incredible.
I'm like, I know the music and it's gonna live with me forever. And I'm trying to be. I wish I could associate tits with that music.
It's awesome, dude. You see that big halo and those titties just flopping around. I go, what is happening? What is life?
This life is good.
Dude, I loved it,
You
dude.
lived your life as a porn.
Dude, yeah, it's
Can I teach you some math?
yeah.
Let me put some Halo.
Oh.
This Tupac isn't cutting it. Can you put on something more sexy? I got you.
Yeah,
You
dude.
Hit on the fucking giant box. The Duke's powering.
God, it was
Red
great,
rings
dude.
8 times. You're still like, I got this, babe. Just hold on.
She's like, actually, I really don't want to play that game. Look over this way. And I'm like, whatever, man. Hell
Like, John, I got this battle.
Master Chief!
You got my 6. I'm going in. Fucking crap.
We love childhood school line. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the goddamn world.
It's awesome, dude.
Are you down to play D&D from time to time? We're about to start a new D&D campaign.
Yeah, but you gotta like I don't know how often you're supposed to play, but them boys play like every week, every Sunday, and they're like in it, and it's like it's an investment.
So what we're going to be doing is a week and a month, because we're going to do 4 episodes a month. So every Sunday an episode's going to come out, ideally. So I'd say we'll do 4 hours of recording Saturday, Sundays, ideally. Let's say we record fucking 8 hours a month for D&D. Baddie's like, bleh.
Eli's wrong in everything he's saying, but we're gonna let him go.
Wait, 2 hours per episode, right?
No, still no.
What
You keep saying 2 hours. It's not 2 hours.
how long
It's
is
gonna be
it?
3 hours at least. I've never played a D&D game less than 3 hours in my life.
Who's gonna be the story master?
That's
Yeah.
me. That's what I do.
Nice, man.
And then
That's
that's what I do.
underrated, dude. You gotta have a
And
good one, dude.
As the director, I have to edit that in. But it's like, But no, okay, 3 hours. I don't give a fuck. The time does not matter.
True.
It is. We're getting 4 pieces of content a month. But when we rotate in guests, let's say your fine self comes in, we will then rotate you in for an NPC, not an NPC, but like
You'd just be a character. That's it.
we got to go get your wife died, and we have to save.
Can I be a wood elf?
Yes.
A chick wood elf.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want.
With
Let me
huge
hear your
tits.
voice.
He's got
I
it.
go. No, I
Better
need
than
more
everything
a
Eli's
fucking-
ever done ever.
Woo! I'm just gonna talk in light
That's
screens.
what-
In
we
light
don't
screens.
need you
I'll need a
sound like
translator with
fucking-
me. I'll have a translator with me. It'll be
Perfect.
incredible.
You
It'll be
sound
Jack
like
Mandeville.
Wink right
Yeah,
now.
there-
Jack Mandeville will be your translator.
Perfect. God, I love
How
that
you
dude.
doing?
I love that dude so much.
Jack so
He's so
much.
goddamn good, dude.
Jack, you're beautiful.
Jack is the one that was supposed to be on with you today.
I canceled.
No,
He heard you were coming. He bailed. He's like,
yeah, he was
fuck
like,
that
fuck
guy.
this.
Well, that happened.
Nah, he had a prior.
Actually, Jack. Well, you'd have to do a second one. We don't want to take up your time. Jack said, if he has time, I will drive up there right now to be on a second episode with you.
Jack, I'm supposed to go to the Black Rifle People's place after this. They live right down the road.
You let us know.
What time
pay
is
you.
it?
We'll pay you.
2 o'clock. How long? We've been here. What? Damn, this is a good. I didn't even feel like 2. Women. Damn, boy, it's over now. We're just rolling
That's
here.
how podcasts should be, my friend. We have this down to a science.
I mean, they're not doing steaks until 6.
You're good then.
So, yeah, tell them come on through. Fuck it. We'll drink a couple more beers. Who gives a shit?
All right.
I'm
Let us know,
fucking
man.
fine with this one.
I'm gonna
in
have
that
to. I'm
case-
gonna have to pee. I don't like to pee during the podcast.
I got you right here. Ready? Thank you for watching This Is Right Podcast. As always, we have Eli Double Tap, myself, Baddie Streams, and our beautiful, powerful, strong, hopefully a great credit score, wonderful with crypto, Uncle Lazer. Everybody, Uncle Lazer, where can everybody find you if they're looking to find all your awesome fucking content?
So Instagram, Uncle_Lazer, Uncle Lazer, fucking Facebook. I got a YouTube channel just started. I got a new podcast I just started. We're on episode 11 called My Drunk Uncle's Podcast.
I love
with
that.
Uncle Lazer and Bobby Flacco. Just a couple guys talking shit. I got a TV show that'll be dropping next Sunday.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we did it all. We did it all. We did it all out of pocket. We paid for it ourselves. We're actually looking for some kind of sponsors or donations right now, just to help in the back end of editing and shit.
Okay.
It's called The People You Know. So think about like Dirty Jobs at Mike Rowe, but it's with 3 comedians. Like one episode, we go to a wrestling school in Bryan College Station. I get choke slammed by a 7-footer.
I love this.
We take a bunch of mushrooms at the Renaissance Festival, make knives out of fucking horseshoes. It's incredible. There's got a promo clip of it on my Instagram, YouTube page right now. Yeah, The People You Know drops next Sunday is our first episode.
Holy shit. Fuck yeah.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
that sounds...
It's gonna be cool. I'm really excited. Like when you first film something like that, you're kind of like, you gotta like really take a step back and be like, yo, if this wasn't me or one of my friends in it, would I actually watch it?
Yeah.
And I felt like we need to approach it like that, do episodes like that.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, because it's basically just real quick synopsis is me, I'm mullet, and my other buddy that lives with me, Dean Stanfield, he's my brother with a mullet, but he's more like a Fox News mullet. I'm more like Cops. And our daddy, and my daddy meets this woman in Missouri, and she's got a baby daughter who's 26. She's also a comic. My girl Bianca, my baby sister. She's like this damsel in distress, doesn't know how to hunt, fish, take mushrooms, do anything. So it's all us 3 just traveling throughout Texas we kill geese, we fucking fish, but like we're just talking shit the whole time to one another. And like it's a cool dynamic. I can't really explain. It's just called The People You Know.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
That is, dude, that is...
It's gonna be. I'll show y'all the promo here in a sec. It's pretty
Sweet.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank y'all for having me though.
Go check out him, boy!
All right. We'll see you on the after show.
Lazer.
We
Sir
do it like a
Lazer.
Patreon after show. It's
Cool.
like 10:15 after. But in between that, we all go touch ourselves in the bathroom. So.
Hiya!